Australia. How's your evening, morning or afternoon going? Well, I take it. So good to be here and connecting with you all today. Very excited. I don't know about you all, but it's been a fairly full-on week here. Energetically, things are just flowing along, and I found it to be a lot of things on the go. So usually when I feel that, it's a bit of a representation of the energy that's happening around. So I feel for a lot of us there is that feeling of things that are happening and starting to be put into place, and it's exciting. So it's like we're coming towards the middle of this it's a really busy year. You know, it's been crazy, the energy and the opportunities and things that have been happening around everyone. I know with doing my readings, there's a lot of the energy so fast. A lot of people are freaking out at things that are coming up, as in opportunities or, you know, new relationships, and just a lot of new things happening around. So it's a little, you know, it's quite exciting. And for those that are in, you know, that moment of being ready and trusting in the universe, we've got some really cool stuff coming. So, you know, be prepared, hang on for the ride. It's pretty exciting. I have to also give a call out today because it's my eldest son's birthday. He's 19 today. So to Mason, big happy birthday from Mum. I got to catch up with him this morning. Very exciting to have a 19-year-old. Quite a proud mother I am. And, yeah, it's been quite a journey, but we've got there, and there's a lot of fun, you know, things that have happened along the way. And I have a great relationship with my son, so I'm pretty wrapped with that. So, yeah, so that was a really great buzz this morning to catch up with him. So what else has been happening? A bit of travel around. I feel like there's not just for me, but a lot of people are putting in place travelling plans towards the end of this year, coming into early next year. Seems like it feels the energy is really supportive of that. So that's pretty cool. So pretty excited with that. So, yeah, so that's a lot of fun. What else has been happening? And relationships, it's amazing how people have been, you know, energetically shown different things within their relationships. And I've already got some info for one of my callers here on relationships, so no doubt. I feel like that's caller number 2, so that's what I've written down. But Spirit always gives me a bit of heads up, you know, early on in the scheme of things to get, get the connections rolling. So I always find prior to radio, I'm getting connections already. So it never ceases to amaze me how Spirit comes up with that, and, just to share some great info to help with your guidance and, you know, help give you some clarity around things. There's certainly a lot of people, even more so than ever at the moment, really disregard wanting that little bit more clarity with things, and, again, trusting our gut instinct, and for those of us that are in tune and aware of that, which is most of us, I feel now, more than ever, we're all sort of tuning into the fact that we've got that inner guidance available to us, that we're starting to now trust the answers that come to us and be open to them. So to me, that's the best form of empowerment you can have. I know when I do workshops and things, I always say what feels right in your heart, you know, go to that heart space. Sometimes we have to disconnect from all of the things that happen, you know, in our mind, because we, you know, tend to allow that to rule sometimes, rather than, just taking a moment to tune into our gut feeling. And I know a lot of you that watch our live feeds are often, you know, really desperate to get guidance. And unfortunately, we can't always answer every call, but we certainly endeavour to try and get through to as many as we can. And I know just not only myself, but also a lot of the other psychics and mediums that are on the show, open our doors to helping as many as we can. And I have done that a few times via my Facebook page. So Australia's Psychic Cowgirl, you're welcome to message me. Sometimes it takes a little while to get back, but I love connecting with you, and I love getting your feedback. I had some great feedback from my radio show, so much thanks for that. So I'm thinking I'm nearly ready for my first caller. Let's see what's happening at the other end. And let's be interested to see where our callers are from this week. We get such a great array of different callers, so it's always exciting. And it always inspires me from different areas where everyone comes from. So, yeah, so I'm thinking we should be pretty much nearly ready for our first caller. I'll just see what transpires from Dave. Oh, I've got a Tonya. That's interesting. Virginia from I actually can't pronounce that. She might tell. Chesapeake? Hi, Tonya.
Yes, Chesapeake.
How are you?
I'm okay. Thank you for taking my call.
My pleasure. It's great to have another Tonya.
I know, right?
Us gals got to stick together, eh?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so would you like me to just go through a little bit of what I've got here, or did you have something specific you wanted to ask me, Tonya?
Well, I'm kind of like feeling stagnant right now, lost even. Yeah. Very depressed.
Yep.
And I feel like I'm, like, every time something goes right, like 10 things slam me in the face that, just pushes me back.
Yeah. And it gets really frustrating when that happens. You kind of like, you feel like sort of calling out, give me a break.
Yes.
Well, prior to you coming on, I actually picked up around you that there was decisions around moving forward, and there was a few crossroads, and you were stuck on committing to one thing. So it's a little bit, it felt to me like you've got a few options there, but you're just not 100% on which one you want to actually commit to. And it's like energetically at the moment you need a focus, but on one thing, not being scattered and having to stretch your energy to a lot of different things.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, I graduated nursing school, and I took the NCLEX, but I failed it 3 times. So I moved out of Florida, and I moved to Virginia. So, just, trying to study hard. And I was going through a lot when I took the test, so I wasn't really studying. Like, I lost my dad. My mom had a heart attack, so it was like, I was busy nurturing and caring for my parents. So I couldn't really focus on me.
Absolutely. And, I get that you're a natural with it. Like, so it is definitely you're on the right path, and it is what you are destined to do. So
thank you, Lord.
I don't feel like it's not, that you need to change it up or anything. You're definitely on the right track. And it's interesting, I'll just, I don't know whether you guys can see, you might not be able to, but I actually got a father coming through for you, which I'd written down previous to coming on today, which is quite interesting. So, and you're saying your dad just passed, yeah?
Yeah, my dad did. It's been a little bit over a year.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So usually when they come through prior to you coming on, that's excitement that, they're able to assist you at this time. And part of that depression and feeling a bit down is it's hard to move forward from the grief of losing parents, and, they're your number one support, and those that, you can always turn to at times when you are feeling a bit stuck and down. And so, of course, that's totally understandable for you that, when you haven't got them around to be able to just pick up the phone or have the interaction. And the fact that, like you were saying, they've been such a big part of your life. I mean, that's a big chunk that's you've moved away from, that's, made massive change for you.
I feel lonely.
Yeah. But I want you to know, because it's like your dad's stepping in. So I feel like your dad's a stronger personality compared to your mum, if that makes sense, because he's the one that's sort of coming through to say he's around you at the moment.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like he wants you to know that and to know that he's there. He's also shown me that there's signs that you get that you might, I'm not sure whether there's a little bit of distraction, but where you've moved to, there's things that are moved around, or you tend to, because I feel like he's showing me he moves things.
Oh.
Right? So it might,
I've noticed that.
Yeah, because normally when they show me that...
Yeah, that's actually weird.
Yeah, we get distracted and we don't realise it. You might just think, I've put something somewhere different, or can't find my keys because I'm sure I put them there, but they're not there. They're the kind of things
it's like my dad's hat. Like, they were on the right side of his urn, and now it's on the left, and I didn't put it there.
Yeah. So cool. Yeah, and that's what he's coming through. So when that happens, know that he is around, and it's like that's his little confirmation to you to say, hey, I'm here. So you can still talk to him, and you can still ask him for help, and you can certainly ask him to give you signs, because he is there. You know, he's there for you, and he wants to guide you. And I feel like, cause it's like he's coming through showing me you're going to smash your next exams. You will rock it through them and do really well.
Oh, thank you. I really need that in my life.
Yeah, and you deserve that. You're a gorgeous
soul. It'll be my dream come true to do that.
Yeah. But it's also for you a butterfly. Like I was just seeing constantly a butterfly and spreading your wings. So it's just having that bit of confidence and self-belief that you can do this, but you've also got your mum and dad up there that are behind you 100%, and they can move mountains when they're in the spirit world, and believe you me, they will. So don't feel alone, and know that you are guided. And it is going to be a great year for you. It's just we're sort of hitting May, so I feel like come July there's going to be a big shift up for you where you're going to go, yes, finally things are working out.
Yes. Oh, thank God. That's when I can take my NCLEX here.
Yeah, absolutely. And just, you know, like just from July on, it'll be fairly full on, but it's like all the yeses will come through. So it's kind of, I want to say a little bit with some of the things that haven't panned out as you've anticipated, just trust that it wasn't the timing, or it wasn't the right moment for that, and that's why sometimes we get these no's, even though we energetically think, yes, I'm ready. It's almost like the universe goes, no, you know, it's like, no, that's not for you now. And you think, yes, it is. But it's only...
that's me.
Yeah, and what is meant to be will always be. And the more you trust and release that outcome and say, okay, I'm open to what comes to me. You've got your mum and dad up there bringing to you what is needed at the right time. And the more you release the attachment to the outcome, the quicker things will start to fall into place. So it's like that little bit of a deal with the universe that we have, that I trust you and you trust me, and we will move forward together.
I love it. Thank you so much.
No, my pleasure. You have got great things coming, and I even see a holiday. There's a travel towards the end of the year for you as well, so that's going to give you an extra boost. But,
I'm going to go to Guam.
Yeah. It's like, there's a holiday, there's a vacation. Yeah, we call it a holiday over here. I get it wrong all the time. Dave, usually it's vacation over there. So yeah,
visit family.
That'll be lovely. It's like the vacation will come just at the right time to, give you that well-earned rest after a fairly full-on second half of the year. So, just trust in that and know that you will be guided to the right things, and, you have your family and spirit. So, and it's so lovely for them to come through, and for your dad especially. There's also something around water. So is where you've moved around water, or did you spend time with?
It's close to Virginia Beach.
Okay, yeah, cool. Because it's like he's saying that. So I feel like there's something there where he enjoyed the beach, or you two spent time near the water. It's something that's sacred to you.
Yeah, we're going there tomorrow.
Yeah, cool. So, he'll be there with you, and they do join you, especially in things they love to do in life. So just know that he'll be around, and look for the signs, I want to say, too.
I will. I just noticed that when you said, things are moving, it's because, a lot of different things were, and I was thinking to myself, did I put that there? Or, maybe one of my sons did it, but, yeah, that's weird that you said he's doing it. My dad.
Absolutely. And the connection that you had with your dad, the closeness, you know, he will move mountains for you. So, you know, it's he's doing that up there, and that's why, you know, it takes a lot for them to come through and physically move things for you, but it's like he is doing that to show you that, you know, that he is around. And especially when you're feeling a bit down and stuck, you know, that's really one of the things that really, you know, sort of really make things as obvious as they can so that they can let you know they're around. And for him to do that's really a massive thing. So it's a great testament to you and to your relationship with him as well. So
I knew he would.
Yeah, that's lovely, and it's lovely that you've that you can come to that realization. That's really good too.
Yes, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Now I'll be even more happy when I see things out of place. I'm like, thanks, Papa.
Yes, you won't be saying, am I going crazy?
I know. We're like, okay, Daddy. I love it. Thank you so much.
My pleasure, Tanya. Lovely to connect with you. I'm sure I've got somebody there waiting.
Tanya.
My pleasure. Have a wonderful night. Okay. Who have we got next, Dave? Evelyn, New York City.
Yes.
Hi, Evelyn. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. And yourself?
Really good, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for ringing in.
This is exciting.
Awesome. Can I ask you, because I had a really strong thing about relationships, is there something happening around you with relationships at the moment?
Yeah, family dynamics.
Because I've got, like, for caller 2 here, I've got love relationships, time for fun, new beginnings for you. So it's like there's an excitement around relationships at the moment for you.
A love relationship?
Yeah.
Not really, no.
Are you with somebody currently?
Not that I know of. It could be in the ruin, but...
So you're not in a relationship at the moment?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Well, this is like this relationship.
I'm divorced.
Okay. So you're not out there dating at the moment?
No. Too busy.
Well, it's like I'm getting through strongly that there's romantic relationships, like time for some fun and new beginnings. So if there's not somebody there already, there's somebody who's going to step in for you.
Okay. That's interesting because, wow. Just this morning I was remembering something that was said to me many, many years ago about being happy in a second relationship after, you know, so many years of divorce. And just this morning I remembered that. And now this is coming up. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a definite sign. And it's like there's an excitement around that. So I feel like somebody's going to sort of, I want to say like